name is Gina Kim, and I am the program manager for a number of programs, including the International Management SEMS program, the Dual Master Degree in Management, as well as the Accounting Financial Management program. The definition of a dual master's degree sounds fairly simple, but it can actually mean a couple of different things in different contexts. So it can, first off, mean a single degree that consists of two combined programs, either components thereof or in their entirety. It can mean two actual separate master's degrees completed either in parallel or in sequence. It can also be a single degree that includes an extra component, such as a certificate, perhaps. Those kinds of programs may sometimes be viewed as dual degrees, but they're actually more sort of dual credentials. In general, however, what applies in most cases is that a dual degree involves more study, but ultimately also yields more credentials than what might come out of doing a single degree program alone. The benefits of doing a dual master's degree, there are actually a number of them, and some of them include, though it's of course not required, having multiple degrees can actually be a distinct advantage in the workforce, depending on one's desired career path and goals. For example, someone who holds master's degrees in both, just as an example, marketing management and supply chain management, could be viewed as possessing a very unique skill set and knowledge set that can't easily be gotten by pursuing either one of those programs alone. RSM double degree students enjoy the experience of pursuing full degree programs at different universities and in different countries, thereby enriching both their educational experience as well as their intercultural and international experience, and eventually their career experience and opportunities as well. Our double degree students also have the benefit of writing a thesis that combines subject matter related to both programs, and that they may then use toward graduating from both programs as well. The dual master's degree at RSM is a great program, one in which, on completion, results in two full master's degrees credentials, one from RSM and the other from a double degree partner. Our network includes Bocconi University in Italy, ESADA in Spain, and the University of St. Gallen in Switzerland. So on one side, outgoing students from RSM begin with a one-year master program with us, and then are selected for a coveted few spots at programs at one of the indicated partners. Similarly, incoming students begin at one of the partners and are then selected to pursue one of RSM's one-year master programs. And in this way, we have an exchange of about 12 to 15 students per academic year going in both directions. The way that our dual degree program is structured between the schools is fairly straightforward. On the RSM end, students are following our curriculum exactly as it is prescribed. They're required to do all parts of the curriculum exactly the same way as a single program classmate might be doing. Where it might be a little bit different is on the side of when they're pursuing the partner program. Sometimes the partner program also needs to be pursued in its entirety in its normal prescribed curriculum. With other programs and other partners, there can be some conversion that takes place with certain core courses of our RSM's curriculum serving to meet curricular requirements for the partner program. So it can be a little bit different. There are different constructions, essentially, depending on the combination of programs and the partner school in question. The challenges of doing the dual master's degree. Interestingly enough, these are similar to some of the benefits, except viewed from a different angle, essentially. So the dual master's degree at RSM does involve a good deal of preparation for and competitiveness within the application and selection procedure. Sometimes preparation for the application and selection can begin years earlier, with students needing to work to ensure sufficient academic performance, language knowledge, and other credentials to qualify. It is a relatively small-scale program with very few spots, so the competition can be formidable. The length of study A student involved in a dual degree program does need to be committed to academic studies for longer than the normal duration, and also be prepared for the costs involved in a longer duration of study. This, of course, also results in a slight delay in starting the career, because whereas single program students start the career after a year's worth of study, dual degree program students are, of course, studying for a longer period of time. Additionally, the extended experience abroad with our dual degree program involves generally at least 1 year. And when a student is going off to another country to study at another university, there are challenges including adaptation to the partner school country, adaptation to the partner school, and educational methods, the language aspect, cultural differences. So these are all things that double degree students do need to be prepared for. When speaking of the admission and application requirements and selection for the dual degree program, it is indeed somewhat more difficult and challenging to get into, as it does require slightly more than what is required of getting into one of our 1-year programs as a single program. In addition to the academic performance that is required of all of our degree programs, dual degree students must have sufficient language knowledge for the partner school country to which they would be going. They also need to provide evidence of strong motivation for the combination of programs that they're wanting to pursue. That combination being, of course, the RSM program as well as the partner program. They are also required to participate in a selection interview, where they need to be able to, in a face-to-face setting, and convincingly explain to us exactly what it is they are, what their career goals are for wanting to pursue this program with us, and why they should get one of those coveted few spots that we have to offer in the program. My advice for any prospective dual degree candidates is, if it is something that speaks to you, absolutely go for it and pursue the possibilities that are available to you through RSM and as well as through other schools. It is a very challenging prospect in the sense that we select students who have provided evidence of strong academic performance, and besides that they need to prepare other elements of their selection criteria such as language requirements and really coming up with strong, convincing motivation. Think very carefully about what it is you're trying to get out of this program, knowing that it is a long duration of study, a longer duration of study. It has to be something that you are committed to, even just to try to apply, let alone following the entire length of the program. Be very clear on what it is, what your final goal is, both academically as well as career-wise. As that is extremely important to be able to transmit to us as well in terms of selection. And ultimately will also be important for you being able to successfully complete this program and then going on to have it help you realize whatever goals those are.